Hey everyone, welcome back to Gen Z Pop Quiz. From the silver screen classes to today's cutting-edge labs and factories, humanoid robots are stepping out of fiction into reality. But let's expand our imagination a little bit. Can this advanced machine transcend their industrial road and evolve into true companions for the younger generations? I'm now at the 137th Canton Fair. Let's hear it from the tech lovers and industry pioneers.
What is the first word that comes to your mind when you think of humanoid robots?
Innovative.
Future.
Money, actually.
If you have a humanoid robot right now, what would be the first thing that you wanted to do for you?
House chores. Maybe cook something.
Communicate with other people because I don't need to learn language like this.
How much are you willing to pay for a humanoid robot?
Around $5,000.
Maybe 20,000 US dollar.
2,000.
Have you ever seen any impressive humanoid robots at this year's Canton Fair?
I just saw a humanoid robot who is hanging from the top of a skyscraper cleaning windows. So humans like you and me don't have to risk their life hanging from a skyscraper just to clean windows.
I saw robots that could fight, for example, and that was really impressive for me.
I saw one robot, he can be a doctor. Like, he can do surgery. If you go back in the history for 5 years before, nobody can imagine it.
What kind of role do you expect humanoid robots to play in your daily life in the future?
I think maybe healthcare. Could be really good as cashiers as well. It would be really great if those robots were programmed for like being kind to people and just to help them.
Raise my kids when I'm not home. Maybe walk my dog. Maybe help me do my house chores. Maybe drive my car. Anything is possible.
As humanoid robots continue to evolve, which skills do you hope we can fully master in the future?
I think in the field of craftsmanship or art, it can paint my walls, it can build a skyscraper, it can work for construction as a human. So we don't have to risk our own life working in a place where humans are at risk.
What kind of features you don't want them to have and why?
I really don't want them to have the bad sides of humans. Like some people are racist, some people are doing ill to the society. I just don't want them to have that.
Don't want to. Probably to know too much about humans because it's really risky, it's really harmful for us to have everything in the technology because we may think, oh, but what about our personal data?
I don't want the robot to take the decision. I don't trust robots because in the end, like, they don't have a feeling.
I don't want them to be like human. For example, blinks like human, have maybe skin like human. For me, it's a little bit creepy.
Some people believe that humanoid robots can never replace human friends, while some of the others argue that humanoid robots can provide emotional value and alleviate your loneliness. What do you think?
I think they can somehow help you with your mental state as well. Like you can talk to them like a psychologist or something.
I think robots cannot 100% replace human because I'd better to have a real friend than a robot. Robots are very smart, but sometimes maybe they will not understand your jokes or sarcasm or how do you really feel. They only can give you some right words or advice, but they don't feel you.
For humanoid robots to move from industrial settings to the daily lives of the young people, how can it be further developed?
Maybe they need to be more cheap.
I think the stability. Also, I just hope that they can be more faster.
Maybe we need to make humanoid robots say some Gen Z slangs and talk about some Gen Z topics. Most importantly, they need to learn human manners and human discussions, so they have a sense of emotion when they talk.
从技术层面，需要就是让机器人在这种复杂的环境下，可以更多的去融合它的自己的肢体动作和反应。那么另外呢，就是对于机器人整体的硬件部分，整个的供应链的成本要达到人人都买得起的状态。为了达到这样的目的呢，未来可能需要3到5年的时间去打磨。
What industry do you hope to see more application of humanoid robots?
When we are working with steel, so it's really hot and humans have to work in immense pressure and heat. So while molding steels and making stuff out of iron or other metals, humanoid robots can be used.
I come from the food industry, so I hope robots for the food industry, I think it's also a future, especially in my country, in Brazil.
Your core advantages of your company and your products in terms of competing global market?
First of all would be the way we do with the products. So because we design, manufacture everything on our own, so the hardware but also the software, so which is a plus. And the hand is quite strong compared to some other hands on the market. For example, I mean the hand can lift up to 30 kilograms and 10 for only one finger.
那您觉得像广交会这个品牌对于我们中国的机器人企业走向海外，更好的跟国外的平台合作，这方面有没有什么重要的？
So this fair actually is very helpful to find very technical distributors, the professional distributors. Mostly since yesterday, since the show started, we had a lot of contacts, as I mentioned, in Europe, but also South America, like the Argentinian, Brazil, Colombia.
今天的展会情况看，让更多的外国友商看到了我们中国的智能制造。我们作为参展企业之一，还是蛮骄傲的。
How does the reciprocal tariff policies affect your company?
The company is distributing not just in China but overseas, but not only American market. So probably we're going to have more clients in the European market or South American market.
现在有影响的只是美国这个国家而已，但是我们也可以发展一下其他国家的一些销售。中东地区人形机器人卖得特别好，然后东南亚的话，像配送啊、餐厅配送，然后以及酒店配送这些系列都卖得非常火爆的。
How does Chinese robotic company break through and rise above the international competition?
The Chinese robotic companies the robots are becoming very smart, mostly because of the AI. Like I mean, with DeepSeek coming, also the AI is making it very strong.
首先就是，在这个大的市场环境下，我们中国的企业呢是在技术上已经达到了全球领先的水平。那么第二个呢，就是相应的配套产业上下游，我们中国其实已经有了非常强的价格优势。那么对于海外的市场呢，就没有特定的地域。那么我们更关注的是应用的场景。